Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
What is your full name?
My family name is Yarra and my first name is Manish. You can address me with my nickname Manish.
Okay. Let's talk about jewelry.
Yes,
What type of jewelry do you prefer? Traditional or modern?
I would like to prefer to give more preference to the traditional jewelries because I was so fascinated with this type of jewelry since from my childhood days. And yes, to answer your question, I definitely like to wear traditional jewelries.
Okay. In your culture, do people wear certain types of jewelry to specific occasions?
Definitely, yes. In my country, most of the people like to wear different types of jewelries on different occasions. Especially, they like to wear on occasion festivals like Diwali, Ganesh Chaturthi, and Holi. These type of festivals, most people like to give preference to wear these jewelries.
Okay. How do you think jewelry trends have changed in last 10 years?
Well, in my opinion, the jewelry tradition has been drastically changed since from the last 10 years. Before that, most people wearing jewelries which are not attracted to each other because nowadays the technology has been changing. So different types of modern jewelries are coming into the society and people are also showing a lot of interest to buy these type of jewelries.
Okay, let's talk about transport. What form of transport do you use and why? Or do you prefer to use?
Speaking, I'm working as a job associate analyst in the TCS company. I'm going to by transport by bus, which is available with near to my home. I would like to try my bus transport very much because it is very convenient and it gives me a lot of relaxation to me.
Okay. How often do you take buses?
I usually take buses during at the office times when I usually go to office, and especially when I hang out with my friends to visit some gardens or museums. Then that type of particular situations I would like to take buses.
Okay. How much time do you spend traveling on a normal day?
Being as a travelaholic person, I like to travel with my friends to visiting large places with my friends. Because since from my childhood days, I'm a very traveler person. I do like to visit different kinds of places and gather some beautiful pictures along with my family members and colleagues. And it is a habit to me.
Okay. What will become the most popular means of transport in your country?
Well, in my country, the transportation has been drastically changed since from the last 20 years because before than that, there is no amount of proper transportation to other countries. But especially nowadays, the people who are studying in foreign countries, the people of the parents, they are sending different kinds of goods and groceries to their children, which can be not available at that particular places.
Okay.
And yes, to answer, it is definitely has been changing.
Okay. Let's talk about your work.
Yes.
Do you like your job?
Honestly speaking, no, because it is a very pressure work to me, and I use it to work along with my family members and colleagues, and they are also very collaborative with each other. But the work pressure and the mental pressure is also very too much high, and we are not getting a proper relaxation and proper individual time. So, yes, to answer your question, I don't like my job very much.
Okay. Would you like to do a different job in the future and what it will be?
Yes, indeed. If I can get a chance to do a future work job, I definitely want to suppose to travel abroad and settle in that particular country. As in my childhood days, I had a dream to become a prime minister of USA, because in that particular time they don't have proper maturity up there. So when I became elder, I got a lot of maturity. Then I used it to suppose to go to abroad and settle with a rich person like other billionaires.
Okay. Okay. This is the end of part one. Now in part two, I will give you a 2-minute topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare. Your topic is describe a positive change in your life. What the change was about, when it happened, how it happened, and describe how it affected you later in life. You have 1 minute.
Yes, being as a human being person, I have faced different kinds of problems in my life. But today I would like to describe about a particular stage which I have changed in my life completely. When I was in my matriculation time period, I was used to stay in hostel days. Then I was a very awkward person because nobody wants to like to talk to me. I'm very introvert person. I'm sitting alone in the room and the time period. Then my friend suggested me called Vishnu. His name is Vishnu. He suggested me if you are going to be like this, you will not going to be achieve anything in your life. And he gave me a lot of motivational words and able to increase my confidence and able to elaborate with all the each other friends. After listening his words, I didn't remember his words. Then I was feeling very introvert also. So after teaching his motivational listening classes and taking all his strategies and tips, I slowly changed my life with becoming more eco-friendly with all my friends and colleagues. Then I observed a very different kinds of changes in each other person. In this contemporary era, all people are not equal with each other. Different people having different kinds of mindsets, and they are also having different feelings in their opinions also. So it is very good thing to easily elaborate with all the equally with each other and able to spend a good amount with them. By that we can easily know what was the personal opinion in his mind and why they are saying like this in the bad way of situation. We can easily screen out them from our minds and able to be good collaborated with only good friends. By that we can also gain a lot of knowledge from this incident, as well as we can also able to increase our confidence also. Then, when I completed my graduation at the age of 21, I finally got a particular idea in my mind because every human being having a different kinds of opinions in their mindsets is also having different kinds of ideas. But all are not equal. Some people might be good, some people might be false in their opinion. It is better way to understand the situation at a particular time period and move forward. If you move forward, the life will be gone in your life and you can easily achieve different kinds of feats in your career. So that I understood. And afterwards, when I got a job in a particular MNC company, I called my friend and I also told him, you are a very great friend to me because in that time period you have suggested me and give a lot of motivation classes that has changed my life drastically. And I am sitting at the top MNC company by receiving high salary. But if you don't give that motivation classes, I didn't recall my past, and I was having a very good life in my family and my colleagues. So it is the particular moment which has changed in my life. And yes, to answer your question, that is the one of the most crucial moment of my life.
All right. Let's discuss this topic in part 3. According to your point of view, which change is good?
Well, in my perspective, the good change of view is you should able to move forward in our life. Life is uncertain. We have to face different kinds of problems in different stages. But the main best thing is you have to move forward, and that way you can easily across these different kinds of difficult situations in our life and able to good with your family and other colleagues.
Okay. Is it essential for people to make changes according to their surroundings?
Definitely, yes. It plays a very crucial role to we have to addicted to the surroundings of the situations because if you all go fast forward to other friends, they not to be get a lot of negligency and they are not easily collaborate to you and they will not spend a huge amount of time able to talk with eco-friendly with each other. But the man who can be easily observes the surroundings and situations, he can easily go and fast and able to get a high reputation in the society.
What are some of the significant changes that usually occur to people in their lives?
Well, I strongly believe that marriage is the one of the most significant turning point of every people and the human being. Because before than that, we are able to study at particular place and able to go into higher jobs for different metropolitan cities and settling there. But marriage is the only one kind of thing which we are able to knock out with other girl and we are able to grow our career with our family members.
Okay. Uh, do you think changes are always good?
I strongly believe that changes is always good in my opinion because but it is also have a negative effects in particular situations. For example, if you have a friends in our collaboration in our hometown, some people may have very collaborated with each other. Some people not to have to be very talk to with each other because in their opinions they are considering some different kinds of caste problems and different kinds of issues in their minds, so that they are not easily collaborating with each other.
What changes do you want to make in your life?
Yes, in my life, I would get a chance. I definitely want to change my surroundings because my hometown surroundings, because it is not well okay in my hometown, as well as it is also having a lot of problems in the past. But comparing to past, now it has been totally changed.
Okay. What changes you would like or you would want to see in your country?
Well, as I mentioned above, there is a lot of changes in my country from the last 10 years, but they're also having some little disadvantages. For example, the people who are living in the slum areas, they are not having basic amenities which is near to their locality. But if I can get a chance, I would like to construct a proper houses to them and have the basic needs to all of them. As well as the problem is the roads. The roads is also not safety in my country. Lot of people are facing problems to this road. So I would like to construct a new main pathways to all the people.
Okay. All right. This is the end of your speaking test.